Hello traders and welcome back to the channel. Candlestick matte blending makes trading a whole lot easier. In this video I'm going to talk about candlestick matte blending and show you how it will make your trading style a whole lot easier. With this extremely easy method you can forecast the strength, behavior and direction of the trend with a big probability. Candlestick matte has always been complicated and cumbersome to traders. But candlestick blending can give you the tool to overcome this complication and suggest an easy method to understand price action and market reversal. I'm also going to explain how to blend 2, 3 or more candles to find the equivalent and explain its advantage over other formations and patterns. This is Bombardier Stock Yahoo Finance D1 time frame and this is bullish engulfing pattern. These two candles, they make bullish engulfing and has a huge bullish power. The buyers here control the market and want to push the price higher at any price. So the traders, they enter the market as soon as this candle passes the close price of this, and they enter the market here. And they put their stop loss maybe 1 or 2 ATR below the support. This technique is only good if you remember the engulfing pattern. But if you don't remember, you are in trouble. So the best technique is candlestick matte blending. Let's compare it to candlestick matte blending. Let's assume you have two candles in line. The first one is a bearish candle with 1 hour time frame, and the second one is a bullish candle with 1 hour time frame. Now we want to blend these two candles. It's so easy. We can take the open of the first candle, then we take the close of the second candle, then we take the portion between open and close, and then we take the high and the low of the pattern. The equivalent will be a powerful bullish hammer with 2 hours time frame. Now if you see this bullish hammer at the bottom of a downtrend, then you know that the trend has a big probability to reverse from downtrend to uptrend. So you enter the market as soon as the next candle passes the close price of this hammer, and you put your stop loss 1 or 2 ATR below the lower shadow of this hammer. That's how easy is that. Now, what is these two candles? It's a bullish engulfing. So you don't have to really remember the name of the pattern. So how easy is that? But remember the outcome of these two candles, it was a hammer. This is the price trend, Bombardier Stock Yahoo Finance. This is bullish engulfing. We already blend these two candles. And if you see these two candles at the bottom of a downtrend, you can enter the trade and ride on this big uptrend. Now this is a piercing pattern. Now the same thing as bullish engulfing. These two candles has a strong bullish power like bullish engulfing. The buyers are in control of the market and want to push the price higher. When traders see this pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, they enter the trade as soon as the next candle passes the close price of this bullish candle, and they put their stop loss below the low or below the support. This technique is good if you know this bullish piercing pattern, but if you don't know, the easiest way is to blend these two candles easily. We already know the outcome of bullish engulfing pattern was a strong hammer. Let's see what is the outcome of this bullish piercing reversal pattern using candlestick matte blending. Let's assume you have two candles in line and the first one is a bearish candle with 1 hour time frame. The second one is a bullish candle with 1 hour time frame. To blend these two candles, they're so easy. We take the open of the first candle, we take the close of the second candle, and then we take the portion between open and close, and then we take the high and a low of the pattern. The equivalent is nothing but a bearish hammer. You know that the color is not important because the body of this hammer compared to the lower shadow is very small. So this bearish hammer, it has a very strong bullish power. Now these two candles is nothing but a piercing pattern reversal. So you see, you do not have to remember the pattern, and you can blend them with your own naked eye in a few seconds and jump into the trade. Candlestick math and candlestick blending are both identical and referring to the same thing. What we do with candlestick blending is mathematically combine 2, 3 or more candles together to form a new candle with a new wicks, and that's will tell you what the trading market is doing. There are hundreds of books, articles, video on candlestick pattern and formation. Most of these patterns have a weird name that is very hard to remember, and recognize these patterns are cumbersome and confusing. Let's think for a moment that you must be familiar with patterns such as doji, shooting star, hammer, hanging man, tweezer top and tweezer bottom, bullish and bearish engulfing, harami, 3 white soldiers and 3 black crews, piercing dark cloud cover, morning and evening star, 3 inside up and 3 inside down, falling and rising 3 method, bullish and bearish, abandoned baby, upside gap 2 crews, and downside gap 2 dove pattern, and so much more. I'm going to add 2 to this list myself, singing cat and flying chicken. I'm asking you, how many of you remember all these patterns by heart? And can you spot them in your price chart immediately? Probably none, or not too many. I am going to show you technique that you do not have to memorize these patterns by heart. Candlestick math never force you to memorize these weird name and confusing pattern with complicated instruction. This is 3 inside down reversal pattern. The 3 candles together has a strong bearish reversal pattern, and if you see this pattern at the top of this uptrend, you can exit the trade as soon as the price closes below the close price of this bearish candle, and you exit the trade, and you see that the trend is going downward strongly. Now let me blend these patterns. Let me blend this pattern and compare the result and show you why candlestick math blending has the same result with no complication. Let's assume we have 3 candles in line. The first one is a bullish candle with D1 time frame. The second one is a bearish candle with D1 time frame. And the third one is another bearish candle with the same D1 time frame. To blend these 3 candles is very easy. We take the open of the first candle, we take the close of the last candle, we take the portion between open and close, and then we take the high and the low of the pattern. The equivalent is nothing but a bearish shooting star with 3 days time frame and with a strong reversal power. These 3 candles are nothing but 3 inside down reversal pattern, as you see it in the previous slide. You see, you do not have to remember the pattern, and you can blend them with your own naked eye in a matter of a few seconds and immediately jump into the trade. Let's assume we have three candles in line. The first one is a bearish candle. The second one is a bullish candle. And the third one is a strong bullish candle, all of them with daily time frame. To blend these three candles is very easy. We take the open of the first candle, we take the close of the last candle, we take the portion between open and close, then we take the high and the low of the pattern. And the equivalent is nothing but a strong bullish hammer with 3 days time frame and with a strong uptrend reversal power. These three candles are nothing but three inside up reversal pattern. You see, you do not have to remember the pattern, and you can blend them with your own naked eye in a few seconds and jump into the trade. The main idea of using pattern information for traders is to spot trend reversal. We have hundreds of patterns informations out there that are extremely difficult to remember, and spot them in your price chart is cumbersome and confusing. For example, in bullish abandoned baby pattern, you must precisely remember the complicated instruction, the number of candles, the size of the bodies, the length of the wicks, the position of each candle and their arrangement relative to each other in order to be able to spot it in your price chart. Beside the weird name, can you remember all these informations? Of course not. With candlestick matte blending, you do not need to memorize these difficult pattern information. You can blend it with your own naked eye in a matter of a few seconds and find the equivalent. It is amazing to know the outcome of almost all well-known pattern and formation are nothing but bullish or bearish hammer, inverted hammer, or a strong bullish or bearish candles like Marabozo. In bullish abandoned baby, the three candles together has a strong bullish power, and the buyers are in control of the market and want to push the price higher. If you see this pattern at the bottom of a downtrend, you enter the trade as soon as the next candle passes the close price of this bullish candle, and you can put your stop loss below the low of this pattern, maybe 1 or 2 ATR. This is bearish abandoned baby pattern. In bearish abandoned baby pattern, the three candles has a strong bearish power, and the sellers in control of the market and want to push the price lower. So when you see this pattern at the top of an uptrend, you can exit the trade as soon as the next candle passes the close price of this bearish candle. You can exit the market here and put your stop loss 1 or 2 ATR above the high of this pattern. Let's blend these two patterns and compare the result. Let's assume we have three candles in line, and the first one is a bearish candle, the second one is a doji, and the third one is a bullish candle, with all of them with D1 time frame. Now, to blend these three candles is so easy. We can take the open of the first candle, then we take the close of the last candle, and we take the portion between open and close, and then we take the high and the low of the pattern. And the equivalent is nothing but a strong bearish hammer. Although the color is red, but you know that this is a strong bullish power because the body relative to the lower shadow is very small. So the equivalent, so this three pattern is nothing but bullish abandoned baby. You see, you do not have to remember the pattern, and you can blend them with your own naked eye in a matter of a few seconds and jump into the trade. Let's assume we have 3 candles in line, and the first one is a bullish candle, the second one is a doji, and the third one is a bearish candle, all of them with daily time frame. To blend these 3 candles is so easy. We can take the open of the first candle, then we take the close of the last candle, and then we take the portion between open and close, and then we take the high and the low of the pattern. The equivalent is nothing but a strong bullish shooting star with 3 days time frame and has a strong downtrend reversal power. These 3 candles are nothing but bearish abandoned baby. You see, you do not have to remember the pattern, and you can blend them with your own naked eye in a matter of a few seconds and jump into the trade. When you blend candles, these informations are very important to know. Each candle consists of 4 important elements. The first one is the body. A large body shows a strength and increase in momentum, and a shorter body shows a decrease in strength and momentum. It also shows how far the price has gone over the duration of the candle. The second one is the length of the wicks. A long upper shadow represents selling or bearish signal, and a long lower shadow shows significant buying or bullish signal. And the color of the candles is not important. The third one is the ratio between the body and the wicks. In high momentum trend, we usually see long body with shorter wicks, and when the body becomes shorter, the wicks become larger due to rising uncertainty and high volatility. And finally, the fourth one is the position of the body. If we have long wick and a small body in the middle of the candlestick, it means indecision. So we can conclude that the candlestick is telling you about the war between the bull and the bear. The trend strength, the momentum, the trend direction, and the price structure. The question you can ask yourself here is, who is ahead, the bull or the bears? Who is in control? Who has a better chance to win? And finally, who is pulling back, the bulls or the bears? Candlestick mat blending can tell you the answer of all these questions with a glance on your price chart in any time frame. These are the most important aspects of trading, and you should know if you want to be a successful trader in the stock market. This is the price trend BB stock D1 time frame, Yo Finance, and these are 14 candles that I want to blend, and I want to show you what is going to be the outcome. These are the outcome of these 14 candles. When you blend these 14 candles from here all the way there, then the outcome is a doji, is a long leg doji. That means indecision. It means between the bear and the bear and the bulls are standoff. Their power are the same. So you cannot enter in this kind of situation. And now the second one. This pair of candles, if you blend, I don't know what is the name of this pair, but they are at the bottom of a downtrend. Now, when I blend these two candles, I take the open of the first candle, the close of the last candle, and the high and the low of the pattern. Now, you see the equivalent is nothing but a hammer. So that means the bullish or the buyers, they are in control. So the trend is going to go up. So you can't enter the trade. As soon as the next candle passes the close price of this candle, you can enter the trade and you put your stop loss below the low of this pattern. How easy is that? Now let's blend these two candles. These two candles, I don't know what is that. Now I'm going to blend it. They are at the top of this uptrend. I do not know what is the outcome, but with the glance of your with your naked eye, when you blend it, you see the outcome is nothing but a strong bullish shooting star. That means that is the bearish power is strong. The selling pressure is very strong and want to push the price lower. So you see here the price is going lower. So you can exit the trade as soon as the next candle passes the close price of this bearish candle, and you put your stop loss above the high of this pattern. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please go on your price chart and find lots of patterns and formations and blend it, and you see that I am right. And I hope that you enjoy this video and get the benefit.
That's all, folks. If you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time.